in this case, Mr. Chairman, the activities that led to this to the killing on March 4, all are covered under the anti-terror law. The recruitment, the financing, the purchase of firearms, the distribution of firearms, everything that everything that transpired is actually has the hallmarks of terrorism in it, Mr. Chairman. However, when the cases were filed individually, we could not really file an anti-terror case immediately, or we cannot actually file an anti-terror case immediately because it takes a lot of legal theory and a lot of research to be able to prove a terrorism case. And we are afraid right now that if we immediately file a terrorism case based on the crimes that transpired, it may prejudice other convictions that can be secured easily with the same punishment for murder, for multiple murder, Mr. Chairman. However, as a solution to the impasse here about the surrender of Mr. Teves or Congressman Teves, we are looking at designating him or prescribing him as a terrorist, to have him proscribed by the Court of Appeals or designated by the Anti-Terror Council because of the acts that happened. Because the other persons are in custody already, there's no more need. But as far as Mr. Teves is concerned, Congressman Teves, we may need for him to be designated and proscribed, Mr. Chairman.
Yes, Mr. Chairman. I'm asking this question to reiterate, Mr. Chairman, what you mentioned a while ago, that this committee is also exercising our oversight function, Mr. Chairman.
Correct.
And the fact that the Secretary of Justice is leading the way to look into this particular law, Mr. Chairman, we appreciate the initiative of our Department of Justice. Perhaps my next question, Mr. Chairman, is how effective is the coordination of the Anti-Terrorism Council? For example, once a person is designated as a terrorist or part of a terrorist group, how immediate will be the freezing of persons' assets be made? Yung cancellation din yan ng passport, yung right to travel, etc. And that's the main reason, Mr. Chairman, why I supported you, Mr. Chairman, in this particular law that we passed in this Congress. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Can you respond, Secretary Remulla, then Secretary Abalos later? Please, sir, go ahead.
Yes, Mr. Chairman, that is really the intent, is really to look into all of these acts that transpired and the prescription and the designation to be our goal further down the road. Because if the person will not surrender, then we will have to make the world smaller for him. And that is really the purpose of the anti-terror law, is that the whole world will actually not tolerate any act of terrorism. That's why when we were reading through the law, we found it to be the most applicable in this case for a person who has not surrendered, Mr. Chairman. And I think we're on the way there already.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. And that means we are testing now the law that we passed, Mr. Chairman.